Hey, what is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp. So today, what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might just do 8, but what it looks like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 9, possibly just do 8 blue fragrances that I like better for the cold weather. So I might name it snow. I don't know, because I set them all in the snow that I had left and put them in there. And I tried to do this. I was going to do this video when we still had more snow, but I wasn't able to get to it. So, because that's what I really wanted to name it, was blue fragrances for the snow. I guess I could still name it that, but I don't know. Let's go. Now, y'all know the way I am. I don't like, well, some of y'all don't, some of y'all do. I don't like fragrances that, like in the summertime, if they're too musky or way too peppery or you know, spicy. If it's depending on the type of spice, but if it's too musky or peppery or whatever, I don't like it. So, and saltiness comes off as a muskiness from what I was reading. So, because I got to thinking, I was like, you know what does salt smell like? What does a salty note smell like? And from what I was reading, yeah, it's like a muskiness. So that explains why a lot of blue fragrances that I bought have a muskiness to them. It's the salt. So, now one of them is Salvatore Ferragamo Acqua Essenziale Blue. Now, this is your blue fragrance. It's spray for y'all, spray for me. This isn't necessarily musky, but it does have a powderiness to it. And I don't like, you know, that's another thing I don't like in the high heat and high humidity. I don't like powdery fragrances, you know, powdery, musky, too spicy. That's so, but this is a good fragrance. It smells really good. It's just I don't like it in the summertime, or the summertime during the day when it's too hot, too humid. Summer night when the humidity and the heat's calmed down. Yeah, definitely take it then. So we're gonna look up the notes to it right quick. Okay, and the top notes. The top notes are mint, lemon leaf. Those are 2 top notes, and the middle notes are C notes and lavender. And then the middle notes, what the hell? Yeah, the middle notes are C notes and lavender, rosemary and geranium, and the base notes are vetiver, musk, labdanum, and patchouli. My bad, y'all. Kind of got tied up, but I'm thinking about, because I'm also in the middle of recording the membership video for the day, which I wanted to try sweet potato brownies. So that's what I'm doing. I got the sweet potatoes boiling right now, so I got my mind on that too. Okay, but yeah, that is Acqua Essenziale Blue. Then we have Nautico Voyage N83. And this was the first Voyage I actually got, because I got, what's the other one that I have? Sport. I have regular Nautico Voyage Sport, and then N83. But this was the first one I smelled of the Nautico Voyage, and I didn't really like it. So, but spray for y'all, spray for me. Well, I'm not really getting anything. I guess it would probably blend with this, but yeah, normally I get like a I guess it's saltiness and muskiness out of it. It's, to me, it's too dark of a fragrance, you know. Come to think about it, you know, from what I was reading, saltiness is supposed to smell, you know, supposedly like powdery and everything. And I've noticed I've noticed or not powdery. I don't know why I said that. Saltiness is supposed to smell musky. Now I've noticed I have fragrances that I can smell the saltiness to them, and they don't smell musky at all. Like they'll almost smell like it has a saltiness almost with like a lime and or pickle-ish type, you know. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm sure some of y'all do, but yeah, I'd rather do this one, you know, summer night or in the cooler weather. That is Nautica Voyage N83. Now, then we have the classic OG light blue, Dolce & Gabbana light blue. And this has a wateriness to it. It does have a muskiness to it, but it does have a wateriness to it. Now, because of that muskiness that it has to it, give it to me at night or, you know, during the winter or fall and stuff. Because of that muskiness, don't like it in the high heat or high humidity. So, spray for y'all, spray for me. That was crazy. My camera just glitched. But, you know, this does. Hold on. We forgot to do the notes for N83. Okay. So, Nautical Voyage N83, the notes are seawater, peppermint, and petitgrain. And, you know, it does. I don't know if that's what I'm smelling. But the other fragrances that I've had that have petitgrain in them, I've noticed, you know, I guess I can smell it in here. But yeah, and then it has lavender and cardamom, and the base is musk, sandalwood, and cedar. So that's for Nautica Voyage N83. And then we have the note, and then we'll do the notes to light blue and Dolce & Gabbana light blue. It's a lot like CK1, and CK1 and light blue are a lot like Sexual Fresh by Michel Germain's. They're not all by Michel Germain. They're not all the same, but they're a whole lot alike. So yeah, let me look up the notes to this one now. Okay, so the notes to light blue. The notes to light blue are grapefruit, bergamot, Sicilian mandarin, and juniper. And the middle notes are pepper, rosemary, and Brazilian rosewood. And the base notes are musk, incense, and oak moss. And this perfume is the winner of a FIFA Award Fragrance of the Year 2008. So, because it came out in 2007. Now we're going to go into another light blue, and this isn't the latest light blue, but it's the one that came out like 3 years ago, or whatever, 2 or 3 years ago. But this is Dolce & Gabbana light blue summer vibes. I like this. It's a spicy version of light blue. That's all it is. It's a spicy version of light blue. I really like it. So, and the bottle's pretty cool. The bottle reminds me of cookware that my grandma had whenever I was young, whenever I was little. So, but we're going to go ahead and look up the notes to that too. Okay, now, according to this, it's only 3 notes, and this is Fragrantica. So, yeah, and this was released in 2023, so it's coming up on 3 years now, because I bought this when it first came out, like May. I went to Ulta and bought it full price, because I wanted to be one of the first in America to review it. Well, I wasn't. Well, I guess I was, but full price, it didn't, you know, it didn't do right. It didn't do like I thought it was going to do for views. But I have the review up on my regular Christopher Cologne channel too. But yeah, Sicilian lemon, cypress, and amberwood are the 3 notes that it has listed. but sometimes I like this better than the original. Sometimes I like the original better. Okay, so that's 4 down. Now we have John Barbados. John Barbados. I don't know what the hell got on the tag right there, but John Barbados Artisan Blue. John Barbados Artisan Blue. And you know, this is the only one that I have. This is the only JV fragrance that I have. And I'm not too big of a fan of it. It's not like, it's nothing that I hate or anything, but it's just like nothing that's a big deal, you know. So, spray for y'all, spray for me. It has a very bar soapish vibe, like a real strong bar soap. But yeah, it really does. It has a real, and I'm trying to think of what bar soap it is. It's not Irish Spring. It's maybe I'm thinking of Coast. But yeah, it's a very bar soap vibe. Okay, now we'll look up the notes. Drop the phone. So this looks like you can get it for about, let me see something. I'm just gonna go to the link on FragranceNet so you can get a 4.2 ounce bottle of this. Come on now, FragranceNet. So you can get a 4.2 ounce tester of this for $44.99. $44.99. So if you like bar soap fragrances, this is a good, that's a good deal, I think. So, because if I did like bar soap fragrances more, I would wear the piss out of this, in all honesty. Matter of fact, whenever it warms up, I might wear this. Well, I might wear this more often starting, because it is a good fragrance, you know. Like, I'm not trying to trash it or anything. It's just not my vibe usually. But where's the notes to it? So the notes are bergamot, basil, and lavender, and the middle notes are chayote or chayote, chayote. I don't know if you pronounce the ch as ch or k. So, and I don't know if you pronounce the e, you know, or if the e stays silent. So I don't know if it's chayote, 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 or chayote. Who knows? Well, I'm sure a lot of people know. Not who knows, but and then bitter orange, and then the middle notes. Well, I thought that was the middle notes, but the middle notes, so those are all the top notes. Now the middle notes are geranium, palmarosa, orange blossom, clary sage, and iris. And the base notes are pine, cedar, patchouli, tamarisk, and patchouli. Did I say patchouli twice? I meant to say pistachio. So, pine, cedar, pistachio, tamarisk, and patchouli. But yeah, if you like clean bar soap fragrances, this is it right here. I don't know how long it lasts. I don't remember, because I haven't worn it a whole lot. And I think I gave some away, and that's why it is so low. I don't know. Now we have one of my favorite fragrances, and people have trashed this, and I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of think they discontinued this. But this is Wanted Tonic by Azzaro, and you know what's his name? Oh shit, Jensen's. What's his name? Oh damn, Ash. Ash is not a fan of this at all. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure he's the one that I've seen trash it the most. He talks about how it's real basic, but you know, if this is basic, then so are the majority of blue fragrances, I think. So, yeah. Sorry, y'all. My eye feels like this eye does shit, and one of y'all noticed and asked me about it. Said it looked like it was on the snow video. Said it looked like I was squinting more in that eye, and that eye just, like, look at it. and I don't know if it's my Chiari that causes that or what, but it gets on my nerves sometimes. But anyway, yeah, so this is a Zoro Wanted Tonic, and a Zoro Wanted Tonic is a good fragrance. Now, I don't like this in the summer day either because of the salty slash muskiness to it. But spray for y'all, spray for me. But I bet you these two together are good because this is a little brighter than normal. Come by, and as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and see. They're alright. They almost cancel each other out, but the bar soap of this is so strong, it does cancel this out a lot. Now let's go ahead and look at the notes for a Zoro Wanted Tonic. The notes to this, according to Fragrantica, are just 3 notes: lime, ginger, and patchouli. Lime, ginger, and patchouli. And I'm trying to see something. Because like I said, I'm not sure if this has been discontinued. I'm gonna have to look into it. But a 3.3 ounce on Fragrance Net is $47.99. $47.99 for a 3.3 ounce. So it's right under 100 milliliters, because 100 milliliters are 3.4 ounce bottles. But that's a Zoro Wanted Tonic. Zoro Wanted Tonic. And then, you know what? We're only going to make this 8 fragrances. So then we have I had to sneeze bad. So then we're going to go with Halloween Man Hero. Halloween Man Hero. And this is a really good one. It does have the freshness to it, but it also has the muskiness. It kind of has a bubblegum feel on top of it. So spray for y'all. Good atomizer. Spray for me. Yeah, it definitely has the bubble gumminess to it and the muskiness and everything. Most people would sport the hell out of this in the summertime. Me, I'd rather have it fall, winter, and summer night and spring. I don't know why I seem to neglect spring when I talk about fragrances, but let's look up the notes. Okay, now on Fragrance Net, you can get, damn, sneezing like hell. On Fragrance Net, you can get a 4.2 ounce bottle of this. I think that's what this is, for $38.99. Now, its regular price is $59.99, but once they do the whole coupon thing, it drops down to $38.99. Definitely worth $40 for this. Okay, the top notes are lemon, grapefruit, and ginger, and the middle notes are C notes, lavender, sage, and water lily, and the base notes are amber extreme, patchouli, cashmere, and moss. So those C notes, lavender and sage, are probably what turned me off from this. And the patchouli are probably what turned me off from this in the summertime. But yeah, this is Halloween Man Hero. And then, I was going to do Pepe Jeans, but I'm not going to. But this does. This does have a chocolate note to it. It does have a cocoa note to it. And we're going to do the last one right here. And this is one I really like too, and haven't worn it anywhere near enough for how much I like it. And it is Michael Kors Extreme Blue. Michael Kors Extreme Blue. Michael Kors Extreme Blue. I'm glad we're at the last one because spraying all these, I have a headache now. So here we go. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. And it's really salty. This is really salty, and I think I guess it is citrusy, but it also has like a muskiness to it on top of it, to where that's why it turns me off from midday summer wear. let's look up the notes. And I can't remember if I ordered this or if I got this at like a Burlington or one of the rag stores. But the notes are bergamot, cardamom, pink pepper, and angelica. Pink pepper. Yep. Yes, sir. Great note. Juniper, or the middle notes are juniper, cypress, sage, and sesame. And then the base notes are cashmere musk and amber. Cashmere musk and amber. And it says, it's aromatic, fresh, spicy, musky, woody, soft, spicy, citrus, powdery, amber, warm, spicy, which it kind of is all those things, I guess. But yeah, I really like it. So okay, y'all, I'm gonna get off here and I'm going to check those sweet potatoes because they should be done boiling, and I'm gonna get making a thumbnail and editing this and making the video for the members that I was supposed to have out yesterday, but I couldn't get to it because I ended up being out with Leslie. I haven't seen her, and I didn't see her in like a week, so I was out with her while she was spark driving and everything, and then the time just got away. So that's the reason why I didn't get the video out yesterday. By the time I got here, and then we ate and all that, if I would have done it, I wouldn't have been done, and the video wouldn't have got out till like this morning, which is Wednesday morning. So I just was like, I'll do the video tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one. And peace.